Well, hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Travel with Danny, Deb, and I'm Dan.
And I'm Deb.
Well, listen, we forgot to bring our microphones. I can't believe it. So hopefully this is picking us up just fine. This adventure, we came back to
Colorado.
Colorado is right. Last episode, if you haven't seen it, was Breckenridge, Colorado, and that was amazing. Check that video out.
Yep.
When you have some time, you'll see it in our playlist. Now we came back to Winter Park, Colorado.
Yes. Yeah, so we got into Winter Park. That's where we're staying on this trip. We got an Airbnb in a really nice condo. And it's perfect location. I think it's Crestview Condominiums.
Yep, Crestview, right on Main Street.
Right on Main Street. So you park and then anywhere in the town you can walk to. So it's like super traveler friendly that way. And we highly recommend it.
Yeah, so, restaurants just across the street.
Yeah,
we had like 6 restaurants within 2 blocks.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's all good food. Everything we've tried has been really great.
Well, we went up first to Rocky Mountain National Park, which was only probably about 36 miles from the entrance. First of all, you stop through Granby. Next town would be Grand Lake.
Yes.
And just hang out there for a few hours.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So beautiful.
And we actually had to hang out because...
When you go to Rocky Mountain National Park, you, besides having your entrance pass, you need a timed pass to get in during a certain time slot. So you need to go online, reserve that spot. It only costs $2. So I had actually reserved a noon spot for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because I couldn't get one earlier. They were already all filled up.
So we went in on the west entrance?
Yeah, west entrance.
Yeah. When we left the park, and we'll come back to the park in a second, the line went for miles and miles and miles. And it was 3:30 when we were leaving. So those poor people are just gonna sit there.
Right. They had the 4 o'clock time slot, and there they are, just waiting and waiting. It's just crawling.
Yeah. So our recommendation is go enter the park on the west side, not the Estes Park side. I'm so glad we came in the month of June.
Yeah, it was beautiful. There was still a lot of snow up in the higher elevations, and it was great. And then we stumbled on that little trail to Lake Irene.
Oh, that's right. And we had to trek through some snow.
Yep, we did. It was kind of slushy, snowy, but boy, the payoff was fantastic. It was like a alpine lake with the trees and the evergreens, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah, look for Lake Irene. It's just as you enter the west side of the park. Deb, the roads going up on Trail Ridge, if you're not comfortable with heights, maybe have somebody else drive. I mean, I was white knuckling it all the way up. It's not bad when you're on the inside, but when you're on that outside and you have traffic coming at you, I'm not discouraging you from going. I don't think anybody could be relaxed driving on that road.
No, it's so close to the edge and they don't have a guardrail, so it makes it even scarier.
Yeah. So we made it to the top. I think we're around 11,500 feet. Then we went up this long trail to, I think, 12,005 feet. Trail Ridge Road is the ultimate. And the viewpoints, too, all along the way. Okay, so day 2.
Yeah.
Was that when we took that crazy off-road?
Oh, the Trough Road.
The Trough Road.
Yeah, we went to Glenwood Springs, but we took a back road all the way over there, and it was pretty much dirt, but very well maintained dirt road, and it winds by the Colorado River.
Oh, man. You know, our motto is don't be a typical tourist, and we weren't that day.
No.
And I'm glad. This road, it went for 36 miles of dirt road, but you've seen backcountry that you would never see if you're driving on I-70 to Glenwood Springs.
Right. Well, we had packed a lunch and we had wanted just to stop somewhere pretty to eat it. As we were following the river, we were hoping to find something close by the river. And lo and behold, we came to a USA recreational area, and we were able to plop our chairs right on the bank of the river.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at footage right now. It was spectacular.
Yeah.
Then remember the River Wild movie? The ranger went by. He looked like, if you'd seen the movie River Wild, you know what I'm talking about as you're watching this ranger going over the Little Rapids. So Glenwood Springs wasn't exactly what we thought, but now they do have a gondola there. We did not take it, and it looked pretty cool. If you have kids or grandkids, maybe take them to Glenwood Springs and go up on the gondola, because on top of the mountain they have a whole amusement park,
Right,
roller
yeah.
coasters and all kinds of stuff. So you're up there at 9,000 feet,
Yeah.
swinging on a roller coaster, and that
pretty
looked
cool.
yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
So as we were tooling around, tell them about that town we came across, which was like out of a movie set.
It was called Central City, and it was all like really historic old buildings from the 1800s. And the strangest thing is they were all casinos.
Yeah, I mean, every single one.
Uh-huh.
We didn't see really any restaurants or
No people like on patios having a drink or anything like that. It was just casino.
So Central City is definitely worth going to
Right.
check it out.
Just to
And
see it.
even if
Mhm.
it's like the Twilight Zone, go there,
Yeah.
because we were amazed, weren't we?
So on day number 3, we decided to head back towards Breckenridge. And we headed south probably, 15 minutes or so?
15 minutes.
Yeah, we were looking for a trail called Blue Lakes.
So when we got up there, these lakes, it took your breath away. You got mountain peaks right next to you on both sides and on the west side. So as the lakes move towards the west, then you have a big elevation climb, and then there's lake number 2. It's actually a dam up there that's probably causing that lake. I
Yep.
think.
Yeah. And it was kind of barren up there.
But when we were on our way up there, we found this cool, it was called a cable house. It was an old abandoned shack. Cable went from the shack all the way down to the lake. So maybe they used it back in the mining days. Maybe they would bring down gold or bring it up there, and probably use pack mules or something to bring the gold out, or the silver. There's also lead up there.
Yeah.
Well, we ran into a little white furry friends up at Blue Lakes,
Yep.
and these little guys were the cutest mountain goats.
Mountain goats,
Yeah.
yep. They were so cute. There were baby ones and all the middle-aged and older adult ones that were kind of sparring and headbutting. And
Yeah.
today's our final and 4th day here up in Colorado, and we ran into a wonderful area called Monarch Lake.
This lake is the most scenic that we've seen for a while. It's just so beautiful. But what we like about it is we found the kayaking gem of lakes.
So when you are at Monarch Lake, you have to do the trail around the lake. It's about 4 miles long, and it's fairly easy to moderate, and very wide and well maintained, and it's just a great trail.
So last night we spent wonderful time with our friends Andrea and Sheriff, and they live in the area, and they invited us out to a restaurant called Idlewild.
Yep.
What a great restaurant. And they got spirits there, not haunting ones, you know what I'm talking about.
A distillery.
I had the best pork sliders, and Andrea and Sheriff know the chef well, and he came out and visited with us a little bit.
It was great.
Go to Idlewild when you're here. It's a wonderful restaurant.
Well, everybody, thanks for joining us on this adventure in Colorado. We're so glad that you came along and watched this.
You know, and we'd love for you to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the like thumb. You'll see a little thumb down there. And then also there's a bell. If you click that bell, then you will get notifications of our next episode.
That's right.
We'll see you next time on Travel with Dandy Deb. Take care.
Goodbye.